Welcome back to Games Revealed. I'm James and also Brink, and we are one community. Today, we're going to be unpacking the OLED, kind of seeing what it's all about, chat about that, maybe go over some Black Friday deals, which, you know, is part of the title. But we shall see, as I am still sick. I had to cancel this Wednesday, or move it to today. I tried to do it earlier in the evening, so I don't run into the same issue of feeling like garbage later into the evening. You also might hear some crazy stuff upstairs, so just as a heads up. Kids are a little crazy today. Let me get chat going. I can't see your guys' stuff. Okay. Okay. With that, let me just announce this on, let's see here. Let me make sure this is running properly. Just give me a sec, guys. Oh, okay, there we go. Hey, Brian. Just want to make sure that this is running fine. So give me 1 second. Which I'm assuming it is. Okay. Let's then let people know about it in the general. So don't mind me. I know it's a little bit of a awkward intro. Okay. Gundorian Slayer, welcome. Chris Lee, what's up? Not much. Feeling a little better. Not as bad as Wednesday. I honestly was feeling like garbage. Really, I was feeling really bad. I was feeling better that day, and then it just delved into whatever. Happy Black Friday, side streets. Yes, happy Black Friday. So, what? Man, I really need to fix the lighting. What we're going to do is that we're going to go over the unboxing, and I'm going to unbox it not from top down, as I just don't have a good camera setup for that yet. I'm going to unbox it, show things. We're going to talk about it. I'll explain what I see, obviously, and then we're going to go over Black Friday deals. If you have any good deals, I do have a list of them, but if you have any good deals, go to Discord, to our Discord, and throw them into Sharing is Caring, I think, or Deals. There's also a Deals channel. Throw it maybe there. Gundorian Slayer, you heard Sony got in trouble, huge lawsuit. I have not. Let's look at that. Hi, Cascoder. Welcome. Chad and Bebe, welcome. And then Wolf, welcome. Chris Lee, what is my favorite handheld so far? In fact, I wanted to do a Legion Go video, but like I've said, I seem like I'm doing fine right now, but I can delve into like not feeling great pretty quickly. So I haven't done a video on this. I do plan on doing a lot of videos, actually. I've been taking notes and starting to write scripts on a bunch of them. The Legion Go needs a lot of time to bake, I'll be honest. My favorite one so far, like when I went to the doctor's today, I had to go to urgent care to just double check, make sure I'm not dying. Because I have on and off been not feeling really, really crappy. I took the Steam Deck. I took it and played Hades on it. Now, I had the choice of the Steam Deck, I had the choice of the ROG Ally, and I had the choice of the Legion Go. The reason why I chose the Steam Deck was because everything was updated on it. When I plugged it in to charge it earlier this week, it updated all the games. The Legion, or the Ally, because I have been playing with the Legion Go, has been decommissioned. No, it hasn't been used in like almost a week. And so weirdly enough, a lot of the games I'm playing had updates. And so I didn't have time. I didn't want to sit there in the doctor's office and wait for things to update. The Legion Go was the most up-to-date thing, but I can't get most of the games I kind of want to play right now, like testing on it. Because I'm testing more extreme games on there. I can't get them to run as smooth as I want. So I played Hades on the Steam Deck. And it kind of was a little bit of an eye-opener for me in some ways, that I have my main PC to play my beefy games. I have my Steam Deck and these other devices to play secondary games. They're not meant to play my favorite games of all time. So with, keep doing that. Okay, I'm going to open up the deck. I'm not feeling Gundorian Slayer. I'm not feeling 100% yet. I still hope I don't have another episode like I did Wednesday. I went and got checked out pretty thorough, so I don't think anything serious happened, but it's like in my lungs or something. So okay. I'm going to do the opening real quick. Once we get done with the opening, then we're going to talk about it while I download some games on it. I mean, I have an SD card, but I think I'm going to download it on there first. And then what we'll do is we will then talk about deals and lawsuits and stuff like that. So if you guys do have, oh gosh, just drink tons of orange juice. That, yeah, I don't know, man. All that sugar. So here's the inside. It's just like the normal Steam Deck that, you know, has the, I believe it's the 45 watt power adapter, which I'm not even going to, like, there's a lot of improvements that they need to do. And I do feel like this is one that they just keep on missing. Let me open this up and I'll show you guys. I will, one of these days, have a good camera set up for top down. I just can never get the lighting correct on it. I just hate doing top down if it's not looking decent. Gundorian Slayer, 7.9 billion. Also, a Romania ongoing lawsuit is involved too. Oh, so Andrew Tate is involved with it, huh? I'm just kidding. Hello, Chalice, the real savage. Welcome. True Blue Magic Dude, wish I could get into Black Friday deals. Had to get a new TV because my HDMI port is on my TV, crapped out. Yeah. For me, I bought the Legion Go and the Steam Deck OLED, so I don't really have any extra funds to buy much. They do have a symbol on it now. I believe they didn't have a symbol before. And then I think the cord is, what is it, 30, 40% bigger, maybe 50. Longer, that is, which is good. But I believe it's still a 45 watt. Let's double check that. And I think people are, I mean, I've already heard that it's a 45 watt. Yeah, I believe that's 45 watt, which not good enough with the dock mode. Meaning if you have a lot of accessories on your dock, it doesn't power them properly. Gundorian Slayer, I go for the calcium brands. I think most of them have a calcium today, right? Raichi, today I received an 8.4-inch tablet with the Helio G99 and an iPad controller. I can play all my GameCube and PS2 games. Dude, that's awesome. Raichi, the tablet was like $120. That is not bad at all, Raichi. Cascoder, I prefer the top-down. Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry, Cascoder. I did it for the other one, but I'm going to do it this way. I hate to do it this way. It's just going to be this way until I have a secondary camera that's actually good for doing top down. I don't have the setup for it. And I'm tired of waiting to open this up because I just haven't been feeling well enough to even if I did open it, it's not like anything would have mattered. And so I'm doing it this way. It's not, I've only felt good for a couple hours today. I streamed Alan Wake 2 today on Twitch. Your game's in a whole new light. Limited edition. Bam. Gotta love that orange hue to it. The dot is orange. Open it up. It's just like the other Steam Deck case with the holder in there. Yes, that is happy to see you guys. Okay, which the back holds the AC and cables and all that. The box says "Taste the Rainbow." There's no way the box says "Taste the Rainbow," because that would be. I swear that would be. It's got to be a copyright term. Yeah, you're lying to me. Okay. I do like, so it now comes in a new Okay, has this, which that is interesting. It also has the clip, like before, which I don't think I... Sorry, let me see if I can pry this off. I know people are not going to like this. There we go. Give me 1 second. Well, I got it off without really ruining much. Technically, you could probably still use it. That's very weak these days. Yeah, very, very easy. Hi spent 6 hours doing it. Hi is here. Wait, you're not one of my cam girls. Oh gosh, Cascoder. Wait, top down? Why would you need a cam girl top down? I don't know what that is. Is that for feet pics? I'm not. I don't have any more questions, Cascoder. Side streets. Can someone drop the Discord in the chat? Yes. Wolf, could you throw the Discord invite in the chat? If not, there should be an invite in the description. There might not be one in the description of this video, of this stream, but there should technically be there. I try to have it in all the streams. Chris, I really wanted to buy a Steam Deck OLED limited edition, but I can't get anyone to buy my ROG Ally. It's brand new. That's too bad. Like, here's the thing. If you go with the, it's partially because I think the Legion goes out similar pricing, even though, and also the Ally is on sale right now for $600. It's all around a hard time to sell an Ally. There's a lot out there. A lot of people bought it actually. The deck is going to retain a little bit more value, but I think I could see people trying to sell their $400 deck for like, $350, and there's a sell for that for a better version than what it's hard. Tech depreciates really quickly. Just be aware of that when you, especially these handhelds with the handheld wars. So unzipped it. The clam has opened. Oh, and I do love this. So you have the Steam Deck being torn apart, or the teardown of it. And then, this is why I got the limited edition. Look at that. Ooh, and I do actually, for streaming and doing videos and stuff, I do prefer the anti-glare. And I feel like the anti-glare is a little better on this one than the last one. Ooh, that is that okay. I know. Okay, I do have. I'll have to see what it's like with the kill switch casing, but this is light. Wow, I know people have said it's like 50 grams lighter. This is light. Holy shit. Okay, I will definitely say, after like playing, it's almost as light as the Ally. Holding it like this without any casing and all that. It also feels the best. I will be honest. This makes me super happy to hold. I really like everything that they've done with this. It still pisses me off that they did not go with a beefed up newer architecture APU. They don't have to do the Z1, but I do wish they would have beefed up to the next gen, because it just would have helped. Like, there's a lot of games that it could have helped in. But the orange is awesome. So much orange I want. I know. I love it. That's another reason okay, so if you don't know anything about me, there's one thing you probably should know first and foremost. I do like Resident Evil. I love Half-Life. Half-Life is one of my favorite games. It's starting to get eroded by Dead Space. I really love Dead Space. I've played Dead Space more than I played Half-Life. But I love Half-Life. So having Valve and Steam do an orange version of this, kind of like the orange box, limited edition Steam Deck. You got the orange back panel mesh. You got the orange button. I'm sure a lot of you guys have already seen unboxings and stuff of this. You got the orange mesh plate up here. And then you got the orange joysticks. And I will not be trading these out. I actually am just fine with the built-in joysticks, even though I have traded them out for a Hall Effect. Yeah. I like this a lot. I like this. Yeah. And then you got the new standard back screws right here to remove them. Unless you want me to, I don't know if I'm going to remove them. I'd have to get my kit over there. We can do that another day. We can do, I do plan on doing comparisons of components in all three of these. I know this is a limited edition, and I was tempted not to screw around with it, but you know what? YOLO. I can always trade out all these parts and put them into original OLED if I ever break it. And that's kind of the point of this channel partially, is that I kind of go a little extra with stuff. Maybe not more so than other people, but yeah. So let's get that started up. I think as long there's like what around 40 things that have changed in this from the original. It wants me to plug it in. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Yeah, I will have to say it is a little annoying to just have it blank, like because the case is clear. And this is something I noticed people talking about, that it glows through it right there. And that is going to potentially bother me a little bit. Oh, that OLED is beautiful though. Screen comparison though, I do think the Ally and the Legion Go will stand up just fine, but I do think that this is going to be the winner. I'm going to plug it in and start working on stuff. While I'm working on this, I'll show, like, this is unless you have an OLED screen or a really good screen, it won't transfer over, but I'll still get a game going and show you. It's got the limited edition screen that cheated. he made on the Steam Deck Discord, he cheated and copied it over and did his own version of it. Let's see. Did you guys, you can at me too, if you need me to respond to anything. I have not been paying attention. Pre-ordered the deck 2 days ago, got the limited edition. Nice. Pre-ordered the deck 2 days ago, got the, wait, what? Anthony, is that a joke about the deck too? We need to see it dark games on the new Steam Deck, like Alien Isolation. That's not a bad choice, actually. Let me see if I can get that going. I will have to say, out of all three, the controls on the Steam Deck and the feel of the Steam Deck is the best. The Ally is probably next. I know people are going to disagree potentially with me. And then I think the Legion Go is the last. It also has the most unique controls too, which is not... Right now, you might think I hate the Legion Go. I do not. I just want them to fix a couple of things with it before I give any. So I'll be like giving my review on it very softly, because I will be a little hard on it at times. Oops, I did the wrong password. The new touchscreen. Oh, this touchscreen is so good. So the new touchscreen, it has better accuracy. So far, this is definitely much better. But yeah. Let's see here. Limited editions are still available, Wolf, and Anthony is correct. It's really weird that they still have limited editions. Apparently, people didn't care enough, even though it was hard to get Steam Decks OLEDs at the time when it first launched last week. We were on here, and I was very upset. How do we feel about the 1.5 terabyte micro SD card from SanDisk? Anyone going for it? Disabled Geek, I don't know about that one yet. Let's throw that into here. Let me get a list of Black Friday deals and stuff going. Let's see. Let's see. Let me get Notion up here. This is where my notes are for this. Definitely shouldn't show what I just had. Don't mind me. Oh, I also have Discord I need to be looking at here in a second. Sorry, I'm getting links brought up real quick. Okay, SanDisk 1.5 terabyte SD card. Okay. Oh, yeah. 119. I mean, that's how much the 1 terabyte was, I swear, a year ago. So not a bad. It is an Ultra, though. I will warn you. The Ultra is not going to be like the A2 compatible. So speed-wise, it's not going to be as good. Let's see here. Okay, I will share my screen soon. In fact, let's just do that now. Okay. I ordered the deck 2 days ago. Okay. the comma was very, very important, Anthony. The Gondorian Slayer Legion came out last. Yes, it did. Wolf, a lot of people canceled the Steam Deck OLED limited edition. Yeah, we'll wait for the 2 terabyte SD cards. When are those coming out? I wonder if they'll say how many limited editions were made. Agreed. That being said, it's a pretty sick device. This is the way I wanted to go. I could have gotten the cheaper one, of course. I don't need 1 terabyte. I have my 2 terabyte drive. I might move over, or I might turn my last Steam Deck into like an arcade machine for my kids on one of our TVs. True Blue Magic Dude, I bought 2 Steam Decks already, one 512 and one 64. Not gonna lie, I regret getting the second one. True Blue Magic Dude, yeah, I can see that. So if you do know, it looks like there's a firmware update. Oh, it's already restarting after hitting update. There's a firmware update upon installation, which is interesting. It's like that day one update when you buy a game. My Steam Deck broke partially. In fact, that might be the one I might turn into. Maybe what do you do with your old Steam Deck? Might be a fun video idea to do. I could make an arcade table for my kids or something like that. I don't know. It could be fun. I know there's a lot of plans for it. As far as my original one, the daughter boards broke on it, so the controllers didn't work. I had to buy a new one because I was doing content for the Steam Deck or for the PC, or doing content on the Steam Deck, on YouTube. So I bought the second one, but because this came out, and then I think also the Ally came out like a couple months later. If I would have, with hindsight, I would have waited for the Ally, used that as my main device until I got the Legion Go, and then I would have gotten this. Like, hindsight, 2020, Vine Smash, can't say anything caught my eye on Steam autumn sales. Hope winter has deeper discounts. I think we're going to not see as many discounts from here on out for newer games. Vigorous, when the OG Steam Deck came out, I didn't regret getting the 256 gigabyte one, but now I would get the 512 gigabyte one for the same price. Yeah. Chalice, the hard part for me is trying to convince my girl why I need another Steam Deck. 100%. I don't recommend people getting the OLED version unless you really want that extra battery life and screen. But there are a couple other niceties. The joystick isn't one of them. I know people have pointed out the joystick. I yet to decide if I like the joystick more. I think it will hold together better. But yeah, it's so far. Oh, it's got that new Steam Deck smell. Andre, welcome back. Yeah, so I don't think the Steam Deck OLED, it is for probably 5% of the community that is the loudest that the deck creators were listening to. Battery OLED. It's probably what they wanted to. Honestly, a lot of times I feel like they do what they want. I get it. I do too, sometimes. But yeah, so the Ultra, here's the problem with the Ultra. And it's kind of weird that they went this route, but I'll throw this out if you want. These are let me just take notes. These are affiliate links, meaning I get commission. It helps me pay for these devices to give opinions and stuff on it. So always helpful if you can use my affiliate links. $119, not bad, but it is a newer device or model. But you can see the 1 terabyte, 78. The problem with the A1 card speeds is that you have read speeds of up to 150, but your write speeds are going to be lower. Let's see, yeah, 150, and on top of that, you also have the IOPS. So the performance so this is the write reads. IOPS are not as, depending on what you're doing with this. It's probably fine for games, like for a lot of games. Larger games are going to take longer to download on it and install, but if you want that extra 512 for 120, go for it. My recommendations, though, are the SanDisk Extreme or the Samsung Evo Select. If anyone knows me, they know those are my favorite. Has Samsung come out with they really need, let's see, they really need a terabyte version. I don't know if they've even come out with a terabyte version yet. Yuripa, welcome. Unless you're, I think you've already been on, welcoming Andre in. I will have to say, though, for 512 for 34 gigs, for $34, once again, brain broken right now. If you don't mind swapping out, that's not horrible. But, to get two, it's $70 for the Ultra, but this is going to have an A2. You can see this A2 is the essentially read-write capabilities of it. This is a good card. I like the Evo Select. Oh my gosh. Okay, never mind. Okay. And then you got the Extreme, which is on sale for $87. Not horrible. It used to this used to be like $120 was a good deal for this. Nowadays, this is pretty standard deal. You can even see 13%. It's not the best. Raichi, it's better to just be getting a 1 terabyte or a 2 terabyte NVMe. Yes, depending on what size you have, that all depends on that and what you want to do. I will say I have multiple 512 gigabyte SD cards. I find myself using, don't mind me, I'm just getting my Steam client out so I can log in. For doing all this different testing, man, having the Steam app log me in has been amazing. For the Steam Deck. The 2 terabyte Steam Deck that I have not used an SD card in yet, I don't think. It still has 512 gigabytes free. Raichi, multiple 512 gigabyte micro SDs for Persona 5. That might. Okay, so I have downloaded a lot of games for the Steam Deck to test and stuff like that. Let's see here. I will have to say, I think the thing I'm most disappointed on the Legion Go over here has been the sound quality. The Steam Deck is mid-tier, and then the Ally is the best. See that screen? You can definitely tell it's crisper. A lot of things are crisper on it. Hades is going to be a good one. And this is how an OLED should look. People using the, in fact, yeah, Hades, and then we're going to download something with darks because it's got HDR, which is that's a big deal. Actually, HDR is a pretty big deal. Let's see. In HDR, OLED is even bigger. Let's see here. Wow, I'm going crazy here. Okay. Alien Isolation, you can even see in the picture Look at that. You can see the crispness of that black, that green on black. It's very dark. So the vibrancy pops really good. That's good. When you use a mod, and this is why I didn't like the mods that people were using with the one dev tool, or the one tools, what were they? The Decky tools. For making it more vibrant, the vibrancy mod, it was too fake. It didn't look good. And I'll be honest, this is a very, very crisp OLED compared to the, and I don't have it on me, it's over there, the Ion Neo Air has an OLED on it. It was bleeding my eye. It wasn't calibrated right. I will have to say this is one of the best handheld OLEDs I've ever seen. So, yeah. Disabled Geek, honestly, think that Hades 2 is going to be an auto buy. Oh, 100%. If you like Hades 1, 100% auto buy. Hades is also good on the OLED. Like, if you have an OLED, maybe I need to come out with, like, you know, I'm going to create a list and do a video on it of the best games for OLED screens. And I do think Hades is a really good one because it has a lot of vibrancy to it already. And with an OLED, it's going to be so good. But we'll see, I guess. Eureka, I got a 1 terabyte SD cards and 2 512 gigabyte and a 512 gigabyte Steam Deck and just bought a 1 terabyte Legion Go. Nice, Eureka. Good job. Andre, similar to the Switch. Yes, the Steam Deck, the panel, I believe, in the Steam Deck is very similar to the OLED screen in the Switch. So from my understanding, it's going to look pretty good comparatively. Gondorian Slayer, is OLED worth using? Depends on you. The OLED is going to, in this case too, with the way that it does pixel alignment, I believe, don't quote me on all this, but the way that it handles the pixels on this also make it so it's more tight knit. So you see a little less screen dooring or a little less pixelation because of the 800p screen. If you know me, I think 800p is too low. I think it needs to be a 1200p because of FSR and a bunch of other reasons. I do think 1600 is a little much, which is the Legion Go, but at the same time, it is a nice screen, and I don't get pixelization very much, as much that I should say. But with FSR, it will make up a lot of difference. The Steam Deck OLED will also help with the pixelization. I know it sounds weird, but having vibrancy and some other like better qualities helps you overlook the pixelization and some other qualities. So it is a nice cheap, I shouldn't say cheap, it is a nice way to trick our brain into thinking it has more pixels in some ways. So, and also the technologies on it. Rachie, I'm envious of the iPhone users. They will get Hades free with the Netflix sub. That is very weird, but you shouldn't be jealous of iPhone users, Rachie. The game's been out long enough. There's been plenty of sales on it. You should be able to get yourself. In fact, while we're doing this, let's see what Dead Cells. I have not been able to do. I was planning on doing a video on all the cells, and I just, like I said, I got sick. I just haven't been able to. Hogwarts Legacy, it looks like you can get it for $28. That's really worth it. Let's see. New game deals. If you go to, let's do this. If you go here, they have a coupon. I already consumed mine. But if you go to the cart or if you do some stuff, you can get a coupon. I think it was like for 25% off. I got Alan Wake for about $35 to $40, depending on tax, because of the coupon. It's a one-time use, and I can't remember if it can be used on more than one game, but like I said, I bought a bunch of devices the past few weeks, and I've strapped for cash to do content on that I still haven't done. But yeah, that's besides the point. Just so you know, this is one of the best deals I have found. If there's a newer game or some games you want, that 25% off is pretty awesome. I wish I could show you, but I don't think it's going to. Let's see here. Buy now. Wait. Hopefully it's not like a buy now thing with my credit card. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. But yeah, it's somewhere in there. When you're checking out or something, like maybe it's gone, but I think it was a Black Friday deal, so it should still be there. Did I say whatever I said? It's Epic Games. Not familiar with that store. What is that store? Oh, okay. Cascoder, you know what this store is. Cascoder is just screwing around with you guys. I apologize. I should have shrank it down. Thank you for keeping me here and honest. Okay. Game's still downloading, by the way. And then we'll get it showcased soon. Lethal Company is really good, but it's not on sale, and I would not expect it to be. But this is definitely one, if you can get this for a good for on sale, do it. It is worth the $10 though. Horizon Zero Dawn, of course, is going to be around $10. Baldur's Gate is not 3 is not going to be on sale most likely. It's doing so well. As far as sales, Remnant 2, this is similar already on the Steam Deck, but if you get it off here through my link, it does give me referral points or whatever it is, monies. Control's $8. That's a good one. I haven't finished it yet. I'm only an hour and a half into it. But that'd be a pretty good one. I think Control would be pretty good on the Steam Deck OLED. So I'll give that one a try too. A lot of good deals, but nothing like, I would say like, was it you, Ray Cheese? Someone mentioned how the deals aren't the best, and I will definitely have to agree. But, you know, Dave the Diver is definitely worth it, even if at full price. There's a lot of games like Dredge where it's $25. It's already cheap. $15, great indie games. A lot of indie games where, yes, a little bit of discounts, but you got to remember, like, they're already fairly cheap for how much time you're given with these. They beat out a lot of AAA titles these days. So, yeah. Let's see here. Did anyone throw stuff into... Okay, I'm not missing anything. We've already looked at this. Okay, I'm going to go through some stuff I have, deals-wise. If you know of any good deals, let me know. I will have to say, deals-wise, this has probably been one of the saddest years for deals for me. I haven't seen anything pop out really hard, except for that deal where I got Alan Wake 2 for 25% off. I thought that was actually pretty good. I will also try to include all these links with referrals in the description below after the live stream is done. This live stream is probably going to be about an hour total, so we still have, I mean, we have games to play too, so don't worry. So, I mean, I won't, yeah. I won't give up yet. Isolation is going to take a while just because I'm downloading it from my computer. My computer doesn't, I found out, doesn't have Wi-Fi 6E on it. So I need to upgrade my Wi-Fi. Let's see here. There's so many. Okay, secret time. I did not do all this research. Susie did a lot of this research. But this is stuff that, you know, it's good. You might be getting extra promotional stuff, but you got the screen. I don't know if that's a better deal, is it? Yeah, okay. I think everything that's JSOX is 20% off, though, on their website or on here. So, like, if you're looking for a skin, you can get it for $7.99. You got the JSOX transparent black back plate, which I bet you these aren't doing as well now. I don't know, maybe. They have compatibilities with their mods and stuff like that. $23. Not bad. Let's see here. Cast cutter, it's okay. My Wi-Fi 6 router is not 6E, so now I feel scammed but can't be asked to upgrade. Yeah, that does suck. Yeah, when you're getting, I have pretty, Wi-Fi standards are kind of garbage in some ways, I'll be honest. Gondorian Slayer, I'll look into the lawsuit. I don't think anyone linked the lawsuit. Let's get it up here though. It's PlayStation, right? It's the Sony lawsuit. I will have this list over, or in the description below, but let's just look at a couple of things. JSOX carrying case, which is a better carrying case. I have one very similar. Do I? I have a generic, and I think I have a JSOX. Honestly, if you really want just a little extra traveling oomph to it, it does actually add a lot more room. Rubber grips, always kind of nice. Always hesitant on these, but if you really do feel like you're a little clumsy, the aesthetic hit can be worth it if you don't want to break your neck. The JSOX docking station, 6-in-1. Once again, it's going to be about as good as the one that Valve has at a much cheaper price. The only difference is that any tech changes, anything that they change on the deck that will add improvements for the sorry, my kids are, I don't know what they're doing. I hear this crashing going down the stairs. They must be throwing stuff down the stairs. Yeah, anything that you can, it doesn't have the firmware upgrades. So if there's I know there's been a couple of things where it caused issues with these docks with the Steam Deck compatibility wise last year. So yeah. The official dock is nice for that. Then you have the protective case that's clear. Not bad. I have one of those too. It's not bad, to be fair. Oh, this is new. I have not seen this one. I am curious about this one. It can hold a stand. This is nice storage for the house. I don't think I'd ever take this anywhere, but I do kind of like this. Add my list. This is definitely one I'm thinking about getting. The reason why is that I do have a couple of Steam Decks. I have a couple of devices. I like storage that works well. This is one that I don't know if I maybe throw it in my suitcase, but it takes up so much space I don't know if I would. But for storing at home, I like the idea that I can throw a bunch of my stuff that's Steam Deck related and just store it away, depending on which version it is and whatever. This, I'll be honest, I think I was sent one of these, and I don't like it. It doesn't fit me very well. I have a very broad chest, and so, yeah. I think if you've liked slings like this before in the past and you're a smaller person, I do think this will work pretty well for you. It is nice and it does feel nice and premium. I personally do not like it. Just not comfortable. This is a kill switch style copy, and you can definitely see it. But if you don't want to spend, I mean, I will have to admit, the kill switch, I have not seen anything better than the kill switch if you want the premium case. But if you want to go a little cheaper, I don't like the print on these and all that. Not bad. I've used something similar. It's not bad. That's interesting. Just makes me think it's a Switch now. I will be adding these links in below, so don't worry. Let's see. Can I stop the transfer? Just have it download. It's amazing how much faster my download goes once I stop the transfer. Okay. Once again, if you like Legend of Zelda, 1 terabyte, I was recommended some of these links. I don't, if you like Legend of Zelda, then get this. It's a good compatible one for Switch. I know that. Beyond that, though, I think the speeds are just okay. They're like ultra speeds because I think it's an A2. So it's a little gimmicky of a card. So I'll give you my opinion on that. Let's see here. Actually, these Corsair headphones or headsets are really nice. But let's I was gonna look. Oh yeah, Super Mario Odyssey. If you have a Switch that has the original, like I can put my games on my deck, then this game is well worth it. Honestly, this is going to look beautiful with OLED because it's a very vibrant game. It has color, a lot of colors and vibrancy to it. It's going to look really good on the OLED. Let's see here. I was supposed to vet some of these. I'm sorry. Razers are pretty good headsets, and once again, almost anything that's a accessory, computer accessory, is going to be on sale for a pretty good deal right now. So if you're looking for headphones, keyboards, whatever it is, I will try to get a more, it's already too late probably, list. But yeah, I have something very similar to this for $39. Not a bad deal. I think mine was about $50. I will have to admit, I really use this a lot. This one might be a little bit higher of an RPM than mine too. I've used this a lot to blow up devices, to blow out my desk, keyboard, all that, to keep it clean. This is almost a must-have for anyone that's a gamer, especially a computer gamer. I've blown out my PC, even the deck is back. I really like these. Let's see here. Luigi's Mansion is another good game to be getting. It's on sale for $39.99. And then they have the Quest that's on sale. Where is, I'm looking for a very, oh yeah. If you like extra controllers, if you want like really nice controllers, I think the PlayStation 5 controller is one of the best controllers. Steam Deck, link for that blower. Okay, I'll give it to you. I'm going to put everything in the, and if you guys want a link, just let me know. But I will be putting links in the description below. Pay extra, Cascoder, pay $50 extra for a Nintendo SD card. Appreciate the design for 10 seconds. Some people are collectors, Cascoder. Some people are going to really like that thing. Cascoder, apparently that's bad, according to Jay-Z's sense, except he proceeds to not tell us the alternative in the YouTube short. Wait, what's bad? Raichi, blower is the best investment ever. You can start a fire with the blower. Well, yeah. Don't hold the wait. Oh, this one's the worst one. I don't know, man. I have mine right here. Just says air duster on it. They're all very similar. They probably all have the same motor in them. But I really like mine. I would not be too concerned about it starting a fire. Cascoder. Here's the thing. If you let it run for too long and it overheats too much, then yes. If you buy one of these, I would not recommend using it for more, because now that you say something, Cascoder, I think I have seen some people rate it, all that, saying, oh, fire, whatever. Don't run it for more than a minute. You don't need to. You just run it, blow it out, whatever, turn it off, let it sit there if you want. It doesn't overheat that fast. I've had zero issues with mine. It does have a little bit of a rough motor in it. You can see sparks when it starts up sometimes, but I've seen that with, I know that sounds weird. It's not really sparks. It's like static electricity or something like that. But yeah, that kind of tends to happen with motors. First, Raichi, no, you can start a fire on a camping trip blowing into the fire spark. Oh, what is that? What? I own one, so I'm guilty too. No issues here. Sparks, lol. Sparks will fly. Boom. Yeah. Guys, it's not that bad. Trust me. It's pretty good. Just don't be an idiot with it. I can see some people just playing around with it, screwing around. Don't. You can scare your dog a little bit with it. I know Loki loves it. He doesn't like hair dryers, or he wants to bark at them, so he barks at it. Okay. I've recommended this last year. I've recommended this every year. I feel like the PlayStation 5 controller is one of the best controllers if you want a controller to use while your device is docked at a TV or something like that, or you want to do multiplayer. Favorite controller. $50. It's like this every year. It's expensive, but it's a really good controller. I highly recommend it, and I think it works really good. There's also an Amazon one too. If you don't mind the extras that the other one has, then the Xbox one's not bad either. I know like the touchpad isn't as compatible with a lot of things, but this feels great. It runs great. I really like it. The Xbox one's not bad. So if you do want to save $10, go with the Xbox one. I like the PlayStation 5 one much better. Now this is an interesting one. I will throw this in here. It is not affiliate, so don't worry. If you don't want to give me any monies through affiliate, I know that sounds weird. The Ally is $619 on sale. It's been on sale for like a week now. You can get open box versions of them though for $500, and they are worth it. I will say, if I was you though, I'd go with excellent to good. I don't know if I'd go with fair, because a couple of bucks more isn't worth it. In fact, going to $520 is probably worth it. I got an open box one. I think it cost me in the upper 500s, I think, when I got it a couple months ago. And it's worked really well. And honestly, it's my second favorite device right now. Well, it might be my favorite device, but with the new Steam Deck OLED, I might be going back to the OLED for certain games. Just depends on the game. It's really hard. It really comes down to the games you're going to play, and I will have a really good comprehensive guide on on choosing which device to choose. But be prepared to see, and I know I have a few people in mind that I will probably make a little upset in the community. Expect Steam Deck to be number one most likely. With big exceptions, of course. Because I do like the Legion Go needs some updates, meaning they need to really improve the VRAM and some other stuff. But what's the killer thing about around all these devices? They try to mimic the Steam Deck, and they need more than 16 gigs. The 16 gigs is killing them. You can't even play Alan Wake 2 properly on these devices. So the Ryzen Z1 processor is kind of a joke. It is $150 off. Damn. For $449, it's equivalent to a Steam Deck APU. It's going to potentially consume less battery, but it's similar. So when in doubt, just know the games that you want to play long term, and that's the device you're going to get it for. That's real. If you want to summarize what I'm going to be talking about, what games you plan on playing in the next year or two on your device till Steam Deck 2 comes out will be which one you want to get. Raichi, I believe the Z1 APU is a 3 teraflops, the equivalent of a PS4 Pro. Yes, it is. I believe the AMD APU in the Steam Deck is what, a 2.6? 2.3 and 2.6. I think it's a 2.6. It's similar to a PlayStation 4. The deck is equivalent to a regular PS4. The deck is between a regular PS4, isn't it, and a PS4 Pro, I believe. I can't remember. I thought it was in between. I'm probably wrong. It's been a while since I've seen the numbers. I've done videos on this and obviously don't remember. Okay, the $7.9 billion lawsuit against Sony for PlayStation Store prices doesn't make sense. That is true. $7.9 billion is ridiculous. Well, it makes for a flashy headline. I am left scratching my head, attempting to figure out what a very pricey lawsuit against Sony for PlayStation Store prices is actually trying to prove. Last year, Sony was sued on behalf on 9 million of 9 million people in the UK who bought games in the PlayStation Store. A consumer advocate named Alex Neil has brought the cast against Sony, which amounts to 7.9 billion. Those customers are reportedly owed. I call bullshit on that. I'm really curious. There's no way they made pretty much 8 billion off of UK in a reasonable time. Maybe total, but I'm probably wrong on that. Sony takes a 30% cut, which is charged to developers, publishers, and claims the customers have paid higher prices as a result. Sony, for its part, has said that the lawsuit is flawed from the start to finish. Yeah, I highly doubt this is going to go through. First, there really is no evidence that 30% cut Sony is taking is a harm to consumers, given that the cost is passed to developers and publishers. If Sony games were, say, 30% more expensive, this doesn't make sense. They're not even in the EU anymore. I don't know. Make sense, but pricey parity across the industry, including with rivals like Xbox, show this isn't the case. Everyone does it. Like 20 to 30%, like 30% cut was what Steam was doing. Yeah, and something like anti-competitive laws would not seem to have to do with the dictating what kind of cut Sony can take from publishers. Also, it's ultimately the publishers who set the price point for their games, hence why some games are still 60 and others are now 70. Yep, that's true. We have also already seen precedent for this, as Epic was unable to get a ruling against Apple on its own 30% cut. There's a precedent, but this is UK. This is not the same country. They don't have a case. This is not like America, where once there's a ruling made in a certain case, they can then use that to further legislate or use it in courts for decisions later on. Like if this was in America, this would be shot down already because the verdict, unless they have a different take on it. That being said, yeah, I'll be honest, guys. I don't think this is going to go through. One of my kids left their quesadilla right there, and Loki is very excited to try to get that. Okay. Sorry. So I bet you what's going to happen is there's going to be, I bet they're going to settle for maybe nothing. I have a feeling this is going to get thrown out. If they do settle, it'll be for in the millions. But I mean, I'm not a lawyer in any way, but this sounds ridiculous. And it sounds like something more the EU would do, not the UK. But there's just no way. I do think that Sony and Xbox and Apple and Android and Google need some regulation with their price cuts. I don't think they offer enough. What they offer is a platform that they've been able to build to exclusivity, which does hurt gamers, but you can't claim too hard of anti-competitive behaviors when there's multiple competitors and PC included in that. If you want better discounts, you go with PC. Rachie, funny enough, I get better discounts on the PlayStation Store than the Microsoft Store. That is actually kind of true. You also get better discounts on Steam and on the PC if you just roll that way. Okay, Rachie, the deck is 1.6 teraflops. You're right. I was thinking 2.6. Okay, yeah. The deck is 1.6 T-flops, so it is equivalent to a PlayStation 4 semi. And then the Z1 APU is 3 teraflops. Yes. So Raichi, from my understanding, unless they fixed it, the Z1 APU is not great. The Extreme one is. The Z1 APU is good at power consumption and all that, like kind of, but when compared to the Steam Deck, from my understanding, they perform similarly. I don't think it was worth it. The Extreme is worth it. I don't think a regular Z1 device is worth it, personally. Just go with the Steam Deck at that point. Once again, all the observations I've seen were months ago. Okay, so let's see. Another thing that I am going to be, I know I have not said I care about battery that much, but this will be my, we'll see. This could end up being my travel device. I do like the idea of longer battery for certain travels. So I'm starting up Alien Isolation. I will be honest, feelings-wise right now, if there's anything else you want to look at, we can. I think we've looked at everything I said we'd look at. If you have any questions, we will do it. I think I've given my piece on everything. So let's go back over to one thing. Okay. Still got that pixelation, man. It's better. It's better because of the OLED, but it's still got that pixelation, and that really pisses me off. Look how pixelated that is. No, I'm just kidding. It's the 20th century opener that is pixelated. It's always been pixelated for the Alien Isolation because it's using the Fox News, or the 20th Century Fox old school thing that was used in Alien, I believe. You can see it kind of bleed on your screen potentially if it's not OLED because it's just so vibrant. Ooh, okay. That darkness is so good. Look at that screen. This is like a 7-year-old game. It looks good. You can see the text is a little smaller. Another reason I just don't like the 800p resolution, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah. Let's see. I don't even think this has HDR support, does it? Does I can't remember. Did Valve force HDR support in some APIs? I can't remember if they did that or not, or if the game has to directly use HDR. I think it's something that they can force. I think FSR is a little different though. They can force some FSR, not all FSR. Okay, I am going to start the game up. Oh, let's continue the game. Rachie, I don't really care about the performance because I'm more remote with my PC and console than playing local. Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with you on that in some ways. Yeah, but here's the problem with the anti-glare. It does look good. The problem with anti-glare is that it blurs things. You can see that? That text looks a little blurry for you, doesn't it? Trust me, it's added by the blurriness is added a little bit by the camera, but it's blurry, especially in smaller text with the anti-glare. So one of the problems I had with my original Steam Deck is that it was an anti-glare one. It does run really well though. I will be honest, and the darks are nice. Let me see. Let's get performance level going. FPS. Oh, and because it's got a 90, it's got the 90 hertz screen, which is extra nice. This game runs really well. Wow, man, their optimizations really have gotten really good. Damn. Ooh. I wonder what the brightness is on this. I'll show you guys again here in a second. Do brightness all the way up. Let's do brightness all the way up. So here's this. I'm in the vent. It's not the best HDR I've seen or OLED. I don't think the HDR is activated on this device, but the OLEDs are still. It's still going to show some true blacks in it. But if it was more HDR, I think there's a couple of things. Yeah, it's not. It's pretty good. There's still some dark that could be a little better. But damn, that is good. Um, yeah, it's once again though, it's that text, man. That's the thing. With a little higher resolution, I think it would help with the blurriness too. Let's just see what Hades is like. I'm pulling up Hades. Ooh, did I exit out of? I don't know if I exited out of the last one. I hope I did. So it synced my save. I bet Ori and the Will of Wisp would look really nice. Yeah, Brian, I bet you it would. Rachie, I meant 16 by 10. What is a 16 by 10 OLED? But yeah, I don't really hear about the performance because okay, yeah. And you can use Ori to compare it to the Switch OLED. Oh, not bad. There's Hades too. Hades is a good one. And damn, I would buy if I didn't already have one, Beppy. I have an LCD one. Yeah, Beppy, honestly, I would stick with the LCD one until the Steam Deck 2 comes out, especially like for me personally, I got this. The limited edition is probably the biggest reason. I almost passed on it. Oh, the screen looks so good. Yeah, I can already tell this is a hit. I should have gotten a game that supports HDR, though. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to play this. This is going to overwrite my save. But, sorry, I have it open on my other deck. Do you guys know of a game that has HDR? Like good HDR support? Oh yes, and happy Thanksgiving, Satanic. Spider-Man's going to take a long time. I don't. I know I have a couple of games that support HDR really well, and I don't remember what they are. Ooh. Satanic, I'm getting bored with Alan Wake 2. What? I can see people getting bored with it. I'm loving it. Mass Effect Andromeda. Some of you might not know this. I like Mass Effect Andromeda. I actually liked it quite a bit. So you're potentially going to make me play it again if you on here. Let's see here. I am actually curious. Let's download that and just see, I guess. Andre posted something in Discord. Let's see here. Ooh. That's right. We had some more deals to look at. Well, that's downloading. Ooh, thanks. Starfield. Work around Luma mod. Yeah. I have not got. Oh, Ratchet and Clank's for. I might wait. Honestly, I think I'm gonna wait for some of these games to drop during the because I have tons of games to finish during the winter sale. Live P is also one that I've been keeping an eye on. Jedi Survivor is one I'd get now, but I just don't know. Ooh, hey, look, guys. Oh, $17. What did I say, guys? What did I say? Why is that flashing like that? I mentioned that I would buy this. I mentioned I'd buy this if it was under $20, I believe. So, guys, but it's not Steam, Cascoder. I'm not going to buy it at Best Buy. If it was Steam, then yes. I might get Redfall. Oh, you guys. Oh, man. Andre, you're a horrible person. You should have shown me that. I'm going to buy a horrible game. I don't know if I have anything on here besides... I do have HDR native support. Okay. Ooh, Dead Space, but I don't have any of those games on my device. They're going to take a while. So, I think we're going to not worry about HDR. Potentially. Because I think it's going to take a while. I can get it queued up, though. Let's see here. I have to try I have Dead Space on every device. This is ridiculous. I also have Resident Evil on every device. I'll get those queued up. I can't promise that they'd be done, though. It'd be a good comparison, though. I mean, there's a couple of games I'm gonna compare this with all the other devices. So yeah. I also games revealed Ori has HDR. I don't have Ori and the Ori and the Wisp. Beppy, the Christmas sale is gonna hit different. But I've also seen the autumn sale hit pretty good too in the past. It just depends. Cyber Monday sales. I feel like Black Friday and Cyber Monday have melded into one, but yeah, you're not wrong on that. Chris Lee, how long would we have to wait until Steam Deck 2? I bet you is going to come out in 2025, and I'm pretty sure it's going to. I will put money down on that. I know people are going to say otherwise potentially, or I don't know, but let's see here. I do think. Come on. Download now. There we go. 2025. If they're nostalgic, it will be in spring. If it's dependent on technology that they're waiting for, because AMD does have a pretty long roadmap on stuff that they're working on. They could even either have a spring or a fall release of that tech. It's gonna coincide with that. I believe it's gonna have just better performance for watts. So we'll see what happens. Rachie, don't let Microsoft scam you $17. I don't think you understand, though, is that I liked playing Redfall. You can ask Cascoder here. I thought it wasn't very good in the sense of bugs, but part of that was what was kind of fun about it. I kind of liked it. For $17, I might actually buy it. But since it's already been shown that's at $17, then I have a feeling that maybe I should wait until the winter sale and get it for $10 on Steam. I wonder if it's upped its playability, though. I'm kind of curious. Player base, that is. Isn't there how many people playing it? Mostly positive. Recent reviews, mostly positive. Look at that. Wow. Let's see here. Mostly. Wow. That's pretty good, actually. I want to see recent. Well. Posted November 2022. Product received for free. Okay. Before we begin, know that updates have been coming frequently, and they have been coming, and they do a lot to improve the experience, though I don't think this game is worth $70. I only bought it at full price to support updates, because if this wasn't on sale during the Arcane Steam sale, it may not be for Ever forward. Yeah, it's looking like it's doing better. Come on, guys, give it a bit. Look at it. It has cool stuff to it. It was so promising. I'm so sad. Okay. The Icarus, welcome, by the way. Steam Deck 2 better have HDR at launch. Well, Switch 2, there's claims that there won't be an OLED version, which makes me think that they're going to be charging more for an OLED version in a couple of years. So I hate Nintendo's pricing thing. When it comes to the Steam Deck, though, I bet you they stick with OLED from here on out, and I honestly think the 2025 device is going to be very interesting. Iripa Kenna Bridge of Spirits will look great on the OLED, and it's very good 3D combat platformer. I do not have that. I apologize. Raid Cheat Redfall look like an epic game, free game. Is it free? Has it been free at one point and I missed it? Oh, don't tell me I missed it. Reba, how old is the Steam Deck? The Steam Deck came out in 2022. It came out in spring of March. It came out in March. Spring, right? No, it came out in February. So like winter, the end of winter 2022. What did I say? Can't see Brink. Wait, you can't see me? You can't see what I'm looking at. What am I? I don't think I'm looking at anything. Yes, February 25th. Okay, I didn't even see. Okay. I wasn't paying attention to what you said, Wolf. Yeah, so it's almost been 2 years since this has been out. So the Steam Deck 1 is really like, in some ways, console-wise, it's still kind of young. That's why it was weird that they went the route they did with the OLED version. I do think bumping it to a Z1 would have helped it survive even longer. And it's a PC. And the support for these, because they're all AMD, isn't that bad. I definitely will have to say that the battery drain so far has been pretty high. But I also have the brightness up really high. Let's turn that brightness down. It is going to be a while before this game gets done. And I'm going to have to end this soon. Okay. Gondorian Slayer, my stomach got mad at me. No problem. Going to have dinner, man. Okay, here's the plan, guys. I will be trying to get a review out of all these devices soon. I'm going to be doing one for the ROG Ally. I'm going to be doing one for the Legion Go. I'm going to be doing one for the Steam Deck OLED, meaning they're going to be short, concise, what I like, what I don't like about it, why and whatnot. I will not be going over hard numbers in them. I will be going over hard numbers when I go to do comparisons. So when I do which one should you buy, I will probably do a video on that where it's another 10-minute video, no hard numbers, and then I'm going to do a video where I'm going to do hard numbers and the hard look behind all these devices. I have been doing a lot of superficial reviewing of stuff on these devices, but I will be doing, just so I can get content out. I'm so far behind on so many different things, especially with being sick. I will be doing lots of videos on my thoughts on all these. Condensed down, hopefully, around 10 minutes, so it's not too long for you guys. And then I want to do a very informational, heavy video deep diving into some of the top games of the year. So keep an eye out for all that. And then, recommendations. I'll be doing one-offs for each one on stuff I like. So, I do have a plan to make a lot of videos. So, shout at me if I'm not making them fast enough. And I've also had to delay work on my game because I got sick and everything. I know people have commented. I will be doing updates over on the Brink channel for that stuff. At least as of right now, that's where I plan on doing updates. If I do anything major, it might be here. But the Brink channel is the best one to follow for that. Rachie, I believe Battlefield games are a historic low. Let's see what. I do like a good Battlefield game. Wow, I cannot spell field. Oh, $90? Damn. Yeah? Dude, I don't even think I have all these games. Damn. I think I have them all on EA. Battlefield 20. I think I own this game. Oh, I'm not logged in. I was going to say I own some of these, but I own this one and I haven't played it yet. I played the demo. I liked it, for the most part. Major issues. They didn't fix any of those between the beta and the whatever. Yeah. Killer. That's really good. Do they have like a full package deal? I know sometimes they'll do these. No, it doesn't look like any full package deals. Crazy. That's awesome. The gas cutter, man, it's not COD 4. Call of Duty 4. Gondorian Slayer, your stomach is like a child. No problem, man. Battlefield 1's campaign was actually really good. I agree with that. But for $3.99, these are good games for $3.99. Gondorian Slayer, I'm surprised you were able to afford these systems. I got them at discounts. I saved up for them, but that's all I could afford. I want to do content on them. Honestly, I really did want to do content on all these devices. I really want to up some of my content. And so my plan was I got these devices. I got the limited edition Steam Deck because I think it looks really sick. And this is my quintessential Steam Deck I'm going to have now. But with the Legion Go and the ROG Ally, one of them has got to go. No, I'm gonna test them out and do everything, but I do think I'm gonna sell one of them, or maybe I don't know. I'm gonna sell something within the next month or two, but we'll see. Depends on how good my content does. If my content does really well, then I might keep with them and then pay for them with the ad revenue from that content. If not, then I'll sell it to get because there's gonna be the whisperings down the vine are already telling me that Razer, and I think it's, was it MSI or Gigabyte, I think are going to be doing handhelds next year, similar to the ROG Ally and the Legion Go. I don't know what twist they're going to have on it. I do think the Legion Go, and I'm not going to show you. The Legion Go, you know how it has the detachable controllers? One of them is pretty firm. The other one wiggles a little bit, and that bothers me already. Gondorian Slayer, MSI. I don't know if it's MSI. I can't remember which one it was. It was one of the, I believe it was something along the lines of one of those makers. So we'll see. Beppy, how is my Steam Deck app going? I've also been working on that. If you notice that there's a new website, I need to disable buying stuff on it. I just don't want people to buy it and then not have any of the rewards until it's ready. The new website, I'm still working on it. I'm going to be making it so that it's going to be on Windows and Steam Deck. It's going to have, I'm going to be reworking the UI a little bit. I'm not happy with the way it is as of right now. I copied the UI from, what's it called? So my brain's not working fully. I'm still working on this though. My goal has always been, and will continue, and maybe I'll have to change some of these things, has been to have, be an app manager, retro game manager, mods manager, game launcher manager, and utilities manager. Things are making beeps around here. Yeah, I have a lot of things that I'm going to be building into this. It's, once again, I know it has been a while since I've done a major update on this. I do still work on it. I'm curious. I wish they would open source the, if the Armory crate was open source, I could I could borrow some code from there to make it go quicker in this whole journey, but I do want this to be a nice system. But my priorities right now are my game, YouTube channel, and then this. And so I will be doing, I haven't dropped it. I have a vision for it. I've been reworking my back-end systems and a lot of systems for my Games Revealed website to get those back off of something that's really expensive and was costing me a lot of money every month to something more manageable. So yeah. Also, point systems. So if you watch me stream, watch my videos, I don't know if I can do a video based, but streamings and all that, there'll be points awarded for watch time, for interacting and stuff like that. And you'll be able to have a leaderboard for the month where you'll get a prize if you're the top person on the leaderboard, and be doing some other big time interactive things. I want you guys to be included. I want this to be a nice, fun community. And I've talked about this for a year. I have already got the data model worked out and the back end for the most part built out for this point system. I'm going to be testing it. In fact, I was hoping to test it within the last week, but I got sick and I have not been able to work on almost anything. I've been able to barely work earlier, and my time, I've taken Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday off like this week. I had Thursday already off, and I didn't do anything. It was such a sucky time off. But you know, I feel like I'm getting better. But yeah, just know this is coming along. I haven't decided on a final name though. I've called it the Revealed Project. I've called it the Deck Revealed. I've called Apps Revealed. I don't know what name to call it. Maybe we'll do like an internal audit or poll on this thing. So, did I get the privacy policy? Okay, I got the privacy policy moved over. You can log in and stuff. I will probably be changing some of the back end of this, so just be wary of that. I'm going to be probably changing it to more serverless architecture, which makes some load times a little slower. Makes the cost up front cheaper, but long-term more expensive. I don't know. I'm not going to bore you guys anymore on this. Okay. Gondorian Slayer, it be called the Trident Handheld. What's the Trident Handheld? Andre, loose controllers would drive me crazy. It's not bad enough yet, but it is getting to that point where it's a little annoying for me. Wolf, he's not working on the app much as he is working on his website and wants to work on his game more. Yes, this is still something I have worked on, though I will say this is still something I do work on. Until I have a major update and some refresh that I've been doing, it's not going to come out. Like the refresh version is not coming out. So, I will be crediting and making sure that people that did contribute to the project do get a ton of free stuff from it. But this might even get reworked too, honestly. I know it's I don't necessarily want to charge for it, but at the same time, the infrastructure is expensive. Gondorian Slayer, I bet MSI1 will be expensive. No. None of these companies are going to have a device for over $1,000 unless it's super, uber decked out. The Legion Go, the Ally, I've already proven what the price point is, $700. Okay, guys, that's it for today for my stream. If there's anything else you want to mention, let me know. I will, Dead Space is so close, but I am starting to get burnt out. And like I said, I just don't want to get too burnt out and then get really sick or relapse. Okay. So, any last words, I guess? Not much news at this time. No, there's not a lot of news at this time. Black Friday, even though I would even say the deals aren't amazing, it's really hard to do like videos and like, here's all the deals again, guys. I mean, I almost want to put them in the posts. Unless there's like an amazing deal, then I will shout it out. Like with the ROG Ally, I should have done a video on this. Or maybe like a short. I think it's worth it. For that price point, I do think the ROG Ally is probably one of the best competitors to the deck. And price to performance, the Ally is the best. That being said, if you're not careful, you can burn through that battery really fast. So it's really up to you. Tony Hawk is amazing on it, though. All these devices, though, ultimately are just super hampered by 16 gigs that are shared. Reaper, I will get some rest. Oh, the Trident. Oh. No, it's not the Trident. Isn't this old? When did the Trident come out? When did this come out? Yeah, it's not even on any retailers anymore. But yeah, it's not the Trident. Are you talking about the Trident being expensive? It probably was what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay, guys. I know I've said I've been ready to go. I just want one more thing to ask you guys. What is the number one piece of content you've been wanting to see from me for a while? I know that I've had the Ally for a while. I've had the Legion Go now for a week. I've had the OLED for now 10, an hour. I also do plan on getting an EG. The problem is money too. Like the more I need to make more videos so I can make more money to get more of these stuff because I want to build the brand up and everything like that. Once I get enough money, I'm going to get the eGPU plus a video card, and I'm going to do a whole video set on that, and it won't be supported by anything except for the Legion Go. So I might be getting rid of my Ally. I don't know. It's just the Legion Go needs to step up on its performance. The tech could have supported USB 4. If it just did that, it could have supported eGPU potentially, at least in Windows mode. So maybe they didn't want to support it right away because they just weren't ready. Maybe that's another reason why they didn't upgrade it, because software wasn't ready for it. Also, the glasses. Whoa, the glasses. The X-Real Airs are 271. Oh, those are tempting to get. And I've heard good things. I've heard people like these. So if that's something that you want, now if we go to Amazon Legion AR, let's see. No. Legion Air. Oh gosh, it's gonna have it. Yeah. Did I say Air? I meant AR. Sorry, I almost forgot this. Oh, they don't have very good. Oh, they're Legion glasses. That's what they are. They do not have very good reviews. Wait, are they out? Oh, are these the old ones? These might be the old ones. I don't... Well, no. I think these are the right ones. Let's see here. Maybe that's why they're not promoting them, is because they're just not good. Man, AR glasses are so weird. Can I just say that? They have so much weird brands. Oh, look at this. Gamer glasses. I guess you can get them. It's not very promising that they've got very bad ratings, but meh. They're blurry and stuff like that. It doesn't make me happy to hear. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, it's even got the Legion Go right there. Oh, they look so funny on them too. I don't know. I think I'm going to wait until next year and see what AR glasses are going to look like. I'm not going to jump on that bandwagon yet. Okay, guys. With that, I will let you guys go. Thank you for watching. Check out all my other links below. I will try to get those links in sometime tonight for those deals, which I guess I need to get them in sooner than later because Black Friday's ending soon, but it's kind of not. I bet you these deals last another day or two. Thank you guys for watching. check out my other stuff down there in the description below, including if you need anything webcam related, video recording or screen recording, that is. They have a bunch of other different things. AVerMedia is a partner of mine, so go check them out. I have it in the description. Either with the link or using that code, I will do get a commission. So thank you guys for that and for watching. Peace out. Later, guys. Peace.